Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 61. In the previous episode, we did end up getting another win. Sean Taylor went nuts. I don't know how, but he did. The outside linebacker card continues to make plays. And moving into this game, we are 3-0 on this House Rules event. I thought we were 4-0 after last episode. Turns out we were 2-0 going into that one. So right now, we're trying to go 4-0 in this episode, man. So we're trying to continue this House Rules win streak. Obviously, if we win 6 in a row, we get the Nat Team of the Year player. So we're really trying to win right now. Definitely going try hard in these games. When you guys see me, I'm trying my hardest right now. So, we end up starting with a big hit from, I think that's Nigel Bradham, who we end up moving to outside linebacker. We move Sean Taylor inside, move Bradham outside. He ends up making a nice hit. 3rd and 5. We do get him stuck in a 3rd down early. He's looking with, I think that's Andrew Luck, and he goes down smartly because he ends up running into the brick wall, but he was actually short. I don't know how he was short, but he was. It looked like he easily fell over. He ends up getting it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But he went down, which I think was smart, but it looked like he got it. I don't know what that was, but it ended up being 4th and inches. He went for it. He got it. Didn't end up mattering. If we would have stopped him, that would have been killer, but, unfortunately we don't. Reggie White comes up with the sack. He has not sacked the quarterback that many times. I got to be honest, man. The 95 Reggie White is honestly underperformed as Jamal Adams. Not very often does he get owned like that, but Tyreek Hill ends up making the catch over his back, man. I mean, that was just embarrassing. 1st and 10, Andrew Luck, no pressure to be seen as Jamal Adams again can't make the play on that ball. Not really his fault. Coverage just kind of broke down as he finds Adam Thielen. 1st and 10, looking downfield, he ends up dumping it off. He dumped it off to Adam Thielen a lot, and I mean a lot. He liked Adam Thielen. I'm not sure what overall that was. I'm assuming it's the Team of the Year, which I was actually looking at. The Team of the Year, I'm not sure how good it is, but Adam Thielen is a player in the NFL I like, so I wouldn't mind adding him to the team for sure. But, anyway, moving past that, we do end up giving up a touchdown to Eric Ebron, man. Andrew Luck to Ebron. Obviously, that was a killer combination this year, man. They had, 12, 13 touchdowns, something like that. And unfortunately, we end up getting him with that combination as well, Luck to Ebron. So obviously, that ends up putting him up 7-0. So coming out on offense, just trying to figure out what kind of defense this guy is running. He gets stuck on Jabal Sheard. I'm not sure if Jabal Sheard is an end or an outside linebacker in this game. Either way, there was no way he was going to catch up to Doug. Sure enough, he ends up making the catch. I don't know who my right guard is, or I can't remember. I think that's Larry Allen. Larry Allen, you've been fucking up recently, man. He got owned. My left tackle, goddamn, Dwayne Brown, you got thrown out the way. I had nobody open, man. We end up getting stuck in 3rd and 17. Damn, from the 34-yard line, just a horrible read. Usually, from 3rd and 17, there's not very much luck that you're going to be able to do anything, considering that there's really one thing your opponent has to cover, and that's the sticks. As 4th and 17, we end up taking our field goal. He hits our kicker. We should have thrown a pick. He hits our kicker. We got horseshoes implanted in places right now. So 7-0. We got the ball at the 13-yard line. We end up getting a couple of very lucky plays going our way, man. I mean, a horrible, horrible read by me that should have been picked. And then he ends up hitting our kicker, which I definitely don't think he meant to. I mean, he just dove, and I think that he touched Morten Andersen's foot. And Morten Andersen, I don't know. He must have acted like he was dead or something to get that call. But we end up getting the call, and we do end up scoring with Todd Gurley. So obviously that makes a huge difference on the game from being 7-3 to now 7-7. I mean, that's a huge difference considering this dude does not get the ball at half. We do. So, right now he's trying to put up anything he can. Obviously, if he was up, he'd probably be a little bit more lax right now. But, our defense actually has been doing really, really good the past couple episodes. Sean Taylor had the pick 6 and 2 picks last episode as well. We've been getting more sacks as Alan Page ends up getting the sack right there. We had one from Reggie White earlier in this game. So we kind of got everything as a threat for this dude. We're trying to keep our users in play, which right there I thought we were going to get a user pick. Unfortunately, he finds Gurley up the field. Richard Sherman takes him out of bounds. 1st and 10, rolling out. He's looking for his running back, man. He keeps running these plays. He got to a point where he was rolling out with Andrew Luck every single time. It's right there, Frank Clark on the QB contain. I don't run contains often, man, but this guy kept rolling out, and I just wanted to stop it. Unfortunately, Frank Clark could not come up with a pick, which is a little bit surprising considering I've seen that card come up with 2 or 3 picks, and I don't think I've ever seen him drop one. So that was a little bit surprising. I know it's Frank Clark, and I get it. I wasn't expecting it to happen, but I'm just saying, he has gotten a couple picks from me in the past, so I was hoping maybe he'd come up with that. But 40 seconds left, man. This dude, he's played this drive really, really well. I got to be honest, this was a really solid drive. 8 seconds left. He ends up running this clock down very, very well until, with 5 seconds left, he low points short of the end zone, and he doesn't get any points. I don't know what to say on that, man. That was a very poor poor decision by this dude. I mean, very good clock management, man. But if you're looking to pass to the end zone from the 6-yard line, you got to give yourself a little bit more than 5 seconds. The dude just did not time it very well for what he was trying to do. I thought he was just content with taking his field goal. Instead, he tries to go to the end zone. Doesn't get any points, man. So being completely realistic, this game should be, what should it be, like 10-3? 10-3 at this point. Instead, it's 7-7 because obviously we got the drop pick, the very wild drop pick as Franco Harris ends up losing me yards. That truck stick just carried me completely out of bounds, man. I don't know what happened, but you know what? Anyway, as I was saying, we also got the penalty on the 4th and 17 field goal. So obviously this game is not really the way, or it hasn't gone the way it should. You know, the score is probably not what it should be. We've already kind of gone through that. So at this point, 7-7, all we need is a field goal to take the lead. And on 4th and 6 from the 44, we decide to go for it. No way we're kicking a field goal. No way we're punting from that close, considering I suck at punts. So Franco Harris ends up making a sick catch on the wheel route. He was wide open. I probably threw it a little bit late, but he ends up eating the big hit, getting the catch, which eventually leads to a 13-yard touchdown from Todd Gurley, man. He ends up spinning in. That card, he accounts for 90% of our scores, and he ends up getting another one right there. So 14-7, obviously, like I said, the score hasn't really indicated how this game has gone, but we'll take it, man. Up by 7 at this point, just trying to get these house rules wins. I mean, I think by now you guys know that it is kind of a pain in the ass to get 6 wins in a row. So right now we're trying to get this win any way we can. And 2nd and 16, this dude kind of gets into desperation mode. There's not really much you can do from, 2nd and 16, and now 3rd and 16. He ends up just running kind of a heavy formation. Reggie White ends up getting off his right tackle pretty damn quickly, makes him throw it up probably a little bit earlier than he wanted. Not that it would have really worked anyway. It was double coverage thrown up, and then 4th and 16, he decides to run a fake punt. I don't know why, down 7 in the 3rd quarter with 20 seconds left, you would run a fake punt. Basically taking yourself out of the game completely, as we can actually just run the ball, take our field goal, and be up by 2 scores. We don't really get a chance to do that, though, as this guy does end up quitting after his fake punt. I don't know if he thought he was Johnny Hecker, but I don't know who his punter was, but that was just a weak duck, man. I mean, if you're going to run a fake punt when you're down 7, you got to have, like, Big Ben punt or something like that. But I don't know. We end up getting our 4th win. We are 4-0 on this House Rules event. Really trying to get this win, man. I really want this back. You guys don't know. I mean, after last time I went through this, I was 4-0, lost my 5th game. Didn't really try it again. Right now, we are trying to cash in and get this pack. But right now, 4-0, a pretty damn good start. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. And as always, I'm out. Peace.